Hello everyone, finally I'm back! So I haven't been uploading any kind of videos lately because I'll be honest with you guys, I've been lazy for the last couple of months and I do have a bunch of pre-filmed videos, but my webcam decided to desynchronize both video and audio, and since I didn't want to have the trouble to edit the whole thing, I went searching for a new camera. Finally I have one. I'm sorry in advance for quality, but uh, it works fine for me, at least for now. Let's see how this goes. In this video I will show you guys the book that I bought in the last couple months. The first two books that I bought are a part of a trilogy, and those books are Prodigy and Champion. Prodigy is the second book and Champion is the third and final book. I'll admit I've read 60 pages of Prodigy, but I wasn't really in the mood for it. I wasn't really feeling like the dystopian vibe, so I just put it again on my bookshelf until I in the mood for dystopian novels again. So yeah, the next book that I want to show you guys is one that is very special to me, and that book is Skip It by Yoshiki Nakamura. This edition is a special edition. It binds up the first 3 volumes in this manga series. So basically this manga follows a 16-year-old girl named Kyoko, and Kyoko is suddenly asked one day by Fuasho, her high school love interest, sort of, if she wants to go with him to Tokyo, because his dream is to become the most popular idol in all of Japan. And she asked Kyoko if she wanted to go with him, and she said yes. And basically, when they are there for like a really good amount of time, he kind of betrays her because because she discovers the true reason why he asked her to come with him to Tokyo, and basically she promised that she would get revenge on him through basically the showbiz. So I read this manga quite a while ago, and I honestly loved it because before I even started reading this manga, I saw the anime adaptation, which has 25 episodes if I'm not mistaken, and I completely fell in love with it, and I really want to read the manga because I wanted to know what would happen next for this character that she holds a very special place in my heart, because she's not like the normal type of girl. I mean, she doesn't fall that easily for a guy. So basically let me show you a scene that I really enjoyed. This scene in specific is absolutely gorgeous. I love the art style, I love everything about it. I love how much the character evolved in terms of art style. I love her story. I love how this edition and how this story is structured, and I cannot wait to pick up the second volume in this special edition. So yeah, the next book is a book that I've won in a first reads giveaway on Goodreads, and that book is Paradigm by Sri Lowy. I hope I pronounced her name right. And this book is the first book in the Paradigm trilogy, and it is a dystopian novel. The special thing about this book is that it is science, and this is the first book that any author has ever signed for me. The next series that I want to show you guys is a series that I love so much, that holds a very special place in my heart, and that series is the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series by Rick Riordan. I've read the first 2 books in 2 days. Like, the first book was like this, and the second book the same. These books have a lot of stuff going on, and the writing is just absolutely amazing. I love each of these books. I don't have words to describe how awesome this series is. I cannot wait to just pick up the King Chronicles, because I feel that Rick Riordan has damn good talent for storytelling and creating such unique and interesting characters that anyone could relate to. The next 2 books that I bought recently are The Lost Hero and The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan, the first and second book in the Heroes of Olympus series, the sequel to the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. So I had to buy them in hardback because they look gorgeous on my bookshelf this way, in this format. I started reading this book. I'm currently on page 395. I'm loving it so far. I love Jason, Leo, and especially Piper. Seriously guys, I don't understand why people hate Piper so much. I mean, I could relate very easily with her. Just for this small amount of situations that happens, especially the ones that were related to her father. The next 2 books that I bought, one of them was actually offered to me, and those books are Sinner and Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, the first and second book in the Lunar Chronicles series. So I bought Sinner on my own, and Scarlet was offered to me by Megan Olivier. I'll leave a link down below to her channel if you want to check her out, and you should, because she's an absolutely amazing booktuber and they're a very special friend of mine. And she gave me this book for my birthday, so thank you so much, Megan. I loved your present. So I finished this book while I was on holidays. I have not started reading this book, but I do know what it talks about. So Sinner is basically a futuristic retelling of Cinderella, and Scarlet is a futuristic retelling of Red Riding Hood. I know like some things of this novel because I firstly read it as an ebook like last year or so, and I did want to have like the original edition of both of these books, and since I love this one, I think I gave it 4.5 stars or so. The next one that I bought is Divergent by Veronica Roth, the first installment in the Divergent trilogy. The next book is a tremendous, huge book. Because honestly guys, I did not think that a trade paperback would be this big. And that book is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, the first book in the Outlander series. I admit, I freaking love the TV show, and now we have a hiatus. A freaking hiatus until April 2015. At least we have the books until then. Basically, trade paperback is humongous. Like, just look at this trade paperback, it's huge! The cover is just beautiful. I won't complain about it. I freaking love the show, and I hope to love the book as much as I love the show, so sing me a song, alas that is gone. Say could at last be heard. Because I'm not singing this part because that would be pretty awkward. The next 3 books that I'm really excited to read in next month, hopefully, are The Assassin's Curse, The Pirate's Wish, and The Wizard's Promise by Cassandra Rose Clark. The Assassin's Curse and The Pirate's Wish are the first and the second book in the Assassin's Curse duology, and The Wizard's Promise is the first book in the Yana duology. So I bought these 3 books like in a hurry because, as some of you probably know, Strange Chemistry, the publisher of these books and some other books, is currently closing, and if you want to grab a physical copy of this book, you should hurry up because sooner or later Strange Chemistry will definitely close, and then you won't be able to find any physical copies of their books. So basically, this book talks about, from what I've gathered so far, it talks about pirates and assassins, and I freaking love those kind of themes. So I cannot wait to pick up this series because I've been in a mood for assassins since I finished Throne of Glass. And speaking of Throne of Glass, I have to show you guys these beauties over here. Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, and the Assassin's Blade. Throne of Glass is the first book, Crown of Midnight is the second book, Heir of Fire is the third book, and the Assassin's Blade is kind of a companion sort of novel that happens before the events on Throne of Glass. This book was freaking good. I think I gave it 4.5 or 5 stars. I can't quite remember, but I do know that I finished Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and I gave it 5 stars. This book gave me the feels. This book was amazing, and I cannot wait to jump right to Heir of Fire or Assassin's Blade. Oh gosh, the Assassin's Blade cover is beautiful, but this one was the sole reason that I bought a UK edition, because look at this. These colors are beautiful and amazing, and there's a lot of ends in this video, so yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this book haul video, and I'll see you guys in my next video, so goodbye!